on now, you can't even do this. Look.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Riding and Smoking, man. We got a special guest today, and if you're from the Bay, the man needs no introduction, man. You know what I'm saying? If you follow Instagram and Facebook, needs no introduction. But here you go, man. My guy Philly B, man.
Hey man, shout out to the streets, man. Shout out to Frisco, Philly B is in the building right
Yes,
now, man.
sir.
415 days. It's today, and I was here turned up, nigga.
Man, tell them what you do. Let them know who you are. I know all these people already know who you is, so
Hey,
you really need no introduction.
well,
But
I'm
yeah,
an entertainer first and foremost. You
first and
understand?
foremost,
You
yes,
already
sir.
know I love to do stand-up comedy, and I love to do skits and make people laugh and do hood tours all around the Bay Area and make people smile. Just give people that good feeling. So I just love to just make people smile and put good content out there.
Yes, sir. You've been doing a great job of it, cause boy, you sure caught my attention on the Insta. Boy, you be going to the hoods, and he be so on it, man. Man, if you go to this hood, boy, you better. And it's funny, man. If you ain't seen him, man, follow him on Instagram,
Man.
Frisco Philly B, man, and let people know just what get you going, man. What keep you ticking? You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, what keep me going is really like my daughter. She always keep me going. She just be asking me, "Did I drop something today, or did I do an idea today that she thought
Right,
about
right.
before?" Or like the streets give me motivation,
Yes,
and
sir.
shit. I
Yes,
just wake up
sir.
every day honestly and just be like, "I'm finna drop something. Whatever I'm thinking, I'm dropping it."
Right,
Like,
right. And then every time I see you, man, you got a positive spirit. You
for
know what I'm
sure,
saying? And I don't know, a lot of people don't know, man. If you go out positive and you present positivity, that shit rubs off on people,
for
man. You know what
sure.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And especially if you can make somebody smile, man, because you never know what a person is going
Going
through.
through.
You can make their day with a smile, man. And you are excellent at that, my brother. I
Yeah.
don't like I'm pulling on your nuts or nothing, but
No,
man, you do
I appreciate you, man.
what you
Appreciate
do,
you.
man. And I'm sure it brings a good feeling to a lot of people, man. Because I noticed you got a million followers. You know what I'm saying? On all your socials, so you got to be doing something right,
For
man.
sure, for
Just
sure.
keep pushing, keep doing what you're doing. I know the people love you,
For
baby.
sure, for sure. Just putting God first, just talking and, got to talk to myself sometimes, get
Yes,
myself
sir.
right,
Yes, sir.
but other than that, like you said, just trying to heal people and bring smiles to people's faces is the number one thing for me, especially bringing smiles to myself, though. One thing I try to do is when I drop a skit, I laugh at my own shit.
Yes, sir.
Then I just put it out there and be like, shit, fuck it. That's what it
Man,
was.
man, if
So
you feel it,
I
the world gonna feel it.
I just got a question. So do you do stand-up comedy or do you also do it through like influencing on Instagram
Yep.
and okay,
Okay.
okay, got it.
First, to give you a little backstory, I kind of came from Instagram though. Like
Okay.
I came from just doing funny stuff on Instagram, and then my friend Lewis Belt, shout out to Lewis Belt, Sonny Bo in Oakland.
Yes,
He
sir.
DM'd me. He DM'd me and was like, "Yo, let's see if you're really funny on stage. Let me see if get you on the stage. Like I understand you funny on social media, but let me." See. So once he really met me in person, then he seen me go on stage for my first 5 minutes. He's like, "Oh, bro, you got it."
Uh,
He's like, "You got something." And then that's what just kept me motivated. He said, "You need to get back on stage more." And so I did about probably 60 shows now.
Okay, dope.
Like 60 shows,
Congratulations, man.
60 shows. So
shout out to Lewis Belt, man.
shout out
If
to
y'all
Lewis
don't know who
Belt,
Lewis Belt is, he's
the
a
GOAT right
real
now.
funny man, one of the greatest comedians to come out the Bay
For sure,
Area,
for
and
sure,
does a lot of shows in the Bay Area. Great comic,
for
man. I've
sure,
seen
for
him
sure,
do a numerous shows. A great comic. Shout out to Lewis Belt.
for
Are
sure,
your shows local?
for sure.
So what's like do you have one coming up?
Well, I actually got one coming up in Tommy T's
Okay.
in Dublin. I don't know if y'all
Yeah,
familiar with,
yeah.
Okay.
but Tommy
Everybody
T's,
know if
yeah,
they
for
know
sure.
comedy,
Yeah,
they
for
better
sure.
know Tommy
But I
T.
got a show coming up in Tommy T's in Dublin. Me and J Law Too Raw. We
Awesome.
finna Jay Rich. We finna turn
Oh,
up
okay.
and get some shit going.
Yeah.
They had to put a Frisco mix in the flavor. They
Yes,
from the
sir.
town. Shout out to my town
Yes,
niggas.
sir.
But they want
Yes,
to throw me
sir.
in the mix and be like, we need some Frisco flavor in
That's
that.
great, man. That's
But
great.
just doing right now, I'm kind of because I'm working on my material right now too. So I'm kind of like going to open mics that just to work on my own craft. You got to keep yourself busy.
I
So
was
Mhm.
just
actually curious too, like I mean, others maybe want to know that too as a comedian. Like, what do you do to help work on your material? You know what I mean? Do you take it from influence from your day to day? Do you?
well to touch on that, I grew up in a neighborhood out here in San Francisco called Double Rock over in Hunters Point. So on Harbor Road. So I kind of was like roasting people already on the streets. Like we would have roast competitions.
Right,
Lunch
right.
table battles. Lunch table roasting. So they kind of came from already had the motivation from that. So then when
we got some guys out here that said they know you. Hey, okay. You?
yeah, I'm not okay, go interview. What the?
With you? They said they're your people.
Oh, well, so he can yeah, yeah, he go in there and go. I thought you niggas interrupted me, nigga.
That's OGL, man. OGL.
Oh yeah. My niggas. Oh yeah, I didn't know what you niggas doing. I thought you niggas doing. Oh man. Yeah, for sure. This is my day. This
Day one.
Right on, right on.
Talk to you later.
What's the name now?
Papa.
Can you right? Yes, sir.
but yeah,
Massengill. Yeah.
you look familiar. You look familiar, huh? This is the forehead.
The Alpo?
Polk.
Alpo.
Yeah, born and raised in Fillmore, you know. Probably
Real one. Real one.
Been around a long
He's a real one though. He's a real one.
Old souls around, man.
For sure.
This ain't even the oldest, the youngest.
For sure.
My guy right here,
He-
man. Guy right here,
How
man.
y'all met?
This was my first time actually meeting.
We doing a
him.
podcast right now.
Oh, my bad.
We doing a live podcast.
Hey Al, talk more on the mic.
We live. We doing a live
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah, we live on the podcast
Yeah.
right now.
Let y'all do your thing. We just gonna rock
No,
out.
you could, y'all can talk. You know, if y'all got something to say, but we really trying to let the people know who Philly is. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure. That's what I was just touching. I was just telling myself I came from. I
You
started.
tell who
You can
I-
touch on it when you finish.
Before he was ever funny.
Is that right?
Every sport, he beating your ass. You know what I'm talking about? Tennis. You name whatever sport. You know what I'm talking about? As a kid.
Cold nigga.
Cold nigga. And then we come to his house for the ices. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mom's at the candy house.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Hey, where at? In the Rock? In two?
Harbor. Harbor.
Oh, okay.
Harbor. That's why I said I started on Harbor. That's where I first was at.
Okay.
Effort, nigga.
Uh,
Like, this family right here.
right,
For sure.
Yes,
My
sir.
mom was gonna kick his ass, nigga. She was like, "It's your birthday. What you want?" Philly B came up. I got a tent. What y'all want to camp in the projects?
The outside tent.
That's
tent.
classic. That's
Yeah, man,
classic.
really my-
That's why I say I came from like where I came from. I really did a lot before social media, so I kind of already had a name. Like I kind of put a lot of work in. Like,
Right.
being an athlete, just balling around Frisco because I was one of the best players in San Francisco at Philip Burton High School. But I
Oh,
jumped into comedy.
you went to Burton?
Yeah, I went to Burton High School. Yeah,
Yeah.
played with Coach Bro. Shout out to Coach Bro.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
balled. I averaged like 17 up there.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
balling.
you was
I was
balling, huh?
balling.
What year you graduated?
I would say 2008, 9.
Oh, okay.
Yep, yeah,
Okay,
2008,
yeah.
9. Yeah, one of the 2008.
Yeah.
Yeah, but other than that
That's
though, man, I
crazy.
really just I started doing comedy. I would say 2016. Like that's when I really started jumping in because my mom was always watching that, like watching the Dale Gibbons. I don't know if y'all know Dale
Oh, yeah, I
Gibbons.
know who Adele gives.
So my mom would be watching her, and I'd just be like,
With them big juicy lips.
yeah. That's why I really started watching her too. Like, but and my mom used to be in the house playing her. I used to be like, and she'd be laughing. So
Come on now, you can't even do this. Look.